Well, I want to thank everybody for taking the time out to take a look at Project 1 million. And our goal simply is to help 1 million self-employed Americans receive their tax credit. Well, my name is James Wiggins, and I've been a serial entrepreneur now for over 25 years. And I want to tell you what has allowed me to continue to be an entrepreneur is my mindset and the ability to understand, hey, if it's too good to be true, maybe it is. And I want to be the first to tell you, so many people think things are not real, things are not true, and they miss out. Well, I want to be the first to admit I was one of those guys until I became mentored by some of the greatest minds in the world. And I want to let you know right now, it is an honor to market this platform to all the entrepreneurs out there here in the United States. This is something that's viable and something that is truly helping other people. So I want to welcome you to Matador-Advisors, and let's go ahead and get into it. Well, a little of our team, we have Laura Matthias, the CEO, James Wiggins, who is me, president, and Christopher Gilmore, our field trainer. We also have some other staff members inside that is here to assist you along the process. Well, Matador Advisors' core values are integrity. We want to be of integrity. We're going to be transparent. We're going to let you know what's going on within our means. Excellence is so important. Why? Because guess what, guys? We need our funds. We know you need your funds. So we're going to do everything we can in our power to be there with you every step of the way. We have collabed with some of the greatest minds, some of the greatest tech, some of the greatest accountants to be able to bring you this platform and just full on innovation. You're going to see how simple it is if you're a customer and you're looking to receive your tax credits, how simple our system is to be able to get funded here within under 20 business days. Well, the small business sector, let's talk a little bit about that. Almost all businesses across the US are small businesses, okay? So the majority identifies as a small business, literally making up 99% of all US business. So when you're talking about a market, you have a large market out there. Our product, very simple. It is known as the SETC, which is a self-employed tax credit through the CARES Act. And it's very simple. I don't want to make it complicated. It is a tax credit that is available for self-employed individuals, and you may qualify for up to $36,000. But a married couple that filed in 2020 and 2021 and earned, ladies and gentlemen, a profit of a minimum of $3,000 could qualify again for up to $36,000 or $72,000 jointly. And we have until April 15, 2025. So we got to get to work, ladies and gentlemen, and share this with the world. Well, I got a few, FAQs, frequently asked questions, and I want to, be able to answer some of those. So can someone fully claim up to $32,200 and when this program in? Absolutely. We have until April 18th of 2025, and you can receive up to $32,200 $200. Is my SETC refund check taxable? Your SETC refund is not taxable, and it's treated simply as an overpayment refund, and there is interest. So what we're seeing is our clients is not only receiving their check, but they're receiving 20 to 30% more in back interest, okay, or compounded interest, because again, this credit goes back to 2020 and 2021. Why there's such a rigorous KYC? KYC means know your own client. Simple, because number one, we have a compliance due to the fact that we are connected to banks. So we have bank regulatory requirements. And also we are connected to the Department of Treasury. So again, meaning we have to make sure everything is in compliance. So when you're actually applying things like a facial scan, ID verification, geolocation, social security number check, date of birth check, fraud and sanctions, and so many other things will take place because we want to make sure we are 100% fraud proof. Now, for those that go through the process and get the advanced funding, which let me explain this to you, everyone here, unless you don't qualify based on, things that you may have done, maybe over the IRS, but outside of that, the majority of everybody qualifies for the advanced funding once we go through the process and the IRS says, hey, this individual qualifies, this individual will receive this, and they don't owe us anything. That's when the advanced funding starts to take place. And when that happens, you will become a member of Carter Federal Credit Union, and that's where the funds are sent to, which are your funds. And again, you'll get that process because again, that is the relationship between the Department of Treasury and you to be able to secure your advanced funding. Can Anchor process my FCTC claim without the Treasury services? No. And the reason why, we want to ensure that fees are collected. And again, there's no upfront charges for anything, guys. So I'm talking about from doing your amendments to sending your documents FedEx, to sending them to the IRS, to everything is done within good faith. There's no funds out of pocket whatsoever. So something to really be excited about. What has to be completed to be eligible for the advance? You simply have to complete your 4506T, and we got it. And again, Carter and Anchor has to receive that prior to funding, just to make sure you don't owe any back taxes. And that's pretty much it. No credit. We don't run your credit. We don't. It's not based on credit or your payment history. This is basically the ability to know that again you qualify. Okay. How long does it take the IRS to complete the standard process? 16, 20 weeks, but now we're seeing, because there are a lot more files, 25, 30 weeks to make this happen. So again, definitely you're going to get your money a whole lot faster utilizing our services. When are the support teams available? They're available Monday through Friday, 8 to 4:30 Eastern by phone. So by phone, our partners have over 300 employees. So you will definitely get the service that you need. Okay. So who qualifies? Very simple: gig workers, Uber drivers, Lyft drivers, barbers, eyelashes, truck drivers, anybody that's filed 1099, earned and a Schedule SC and earned over $3,000 qualifies. Again, self-employed. And again, you must have filed in 2020 and 2021. Everybody was affected by COVID, but yes, you have to be affected by COVID, and simply upload your documents and we will do all of that heavy lifting for you. So what are the fees for the tax credit service? Very simple, zero out of pocket, and you'll be charged 20% of the recovered amount, and that's charged by our trusted partners. And again, what we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen, is once everything is done and complete, your money is sent to you, our trusted partners will charge 20% of the recovered amount. Now, here's the cool thing. You'll also receive a second check, and that second check will be the interest. And again, we're seeing an additional 20 to over 30 to 40% more coming back just based on the interest alone. So again, we'll advance you in full in as little as 20 business days. Note, you will undergo a KYC. So again, no fraud. You can't go and do a tax return today and none of that stuff. So legitimacy is what we're all about. And as long as you're legit, we can definitely get you up to $32,200 or $64,000 as a couple. Now, you heard about the product. Now there is an opportunity to market the product and make a substantial income, and you can join our team. And what will you get? You'll get full support. We pay every single Friday, so get paid weekly. Earn 6, 7, 8 figures by simply marketing your link. Everything's free. You'll get a beautiful back office, track to your whole entire business. You'll know everything from step one to step done, and again, no out of pocket. Now, we got a simple marketing strategy. Our goal is to simply get it, to create a sales force of over 10,000 people here in the next 90 days to really go out and market this program. And we got some incentives. We got trips. We got a lot of cool things that we're going to do as we start to grow. But we're very excited on our marketing strategy. And within that, if everybody just, reaches out and shares this like a great meal, a great steak with somebody that knows self-employed and help the self-employed American, ladies and gentlemen, we can all truly, truly make a substantial income while helping other people. So let me explain to you how the numbers work. It's all about transparency here. Uh, for example, let's say the recovered amount is $20,000, and of that $20,000, 20% of that $20,000 would be 4,000. Okay, gig workers charge a $600 processing, and again, nothing's up front. This is all on the back end, and of that, we'll be left with $3,400. Now, $3,400, $1,700 goes to gig workers, $1,700 goes to matador-advisors, and that of that $1,700, you will receive your percentage by simply referring a client. So let's take a look at what that looks like. So we got people with 20 files, 30 files, now pushing over 100 files here in our first 60 days in business. And guys, files 1 through 50 is a 30% commission. So you'll earn 30% of that 50% as recovered. So 30% is great. If you are a marketer and you go online and you start to just take off 50 files, 51 through 150, you're going to receive 35%. And now we will interview you to become a sub broker. Now, as a sub broker, things that you can do are unreal. You're able to now build a team. Okay, you can go out, build a team. You can literally have thousands and thousands of affiliates under your tutelage, meaning you're going to be training, you're going to be marketing, you're going to be promoting, you're going to be helping them build their business, but you will earn override on that. Files 151 to 250, we're talking a 40% commission. File 45, ladies and gentlemen, to files 251 to 500, 45%, and files 501 to infinity, 50% commission. So let me just do a basic breakdown, and this is how it really is starting to take effect. Let's say you share this opportunity with 30 people through social media. Maybe you have flyers, maybe you're doing events, maybe you're in groups of self-employed groups. Maybe you got a contract with Uber and you're talking to all the Uber drivers, but maybe you shared it with 30 people and 5 people successfully goes through the process. So if the total check, let's just say, for example, and this is based on the 30%, but you can see our first individual here, total check was $64.40. You'll earn $876 of that commissionable check. Anita Jefferson, total check $4,046.80. William, you kind of can see the deal of the type of money that you can earn. But just by 5 people, literally, you're just referring them to your link. Okay. And again, our partners do all the heavy lifting. We do all the heavy lifting as well. You're going to earn $4,176 for that month. But what if you have 100 clients, 1,000 clients, 10,000 clients? I want to be the first to say fear will always keep you where you no longer want to be. So get back with whoever invited you to get started. What they'll do, they'll get you set up, get you connected, and get you going, guys. If you're self-employed, they're going to get you ready to rock and roll, get you seeing how smooth this is, and then hey, we will be able to set you up if you decide, hey, I want to market this and I want to help some of the self-employed Americans as well. So my name is James Wiggins. It's been an honor. Thank you for your time. And this call is officially over. Have a good one. Bye-bye now.